Yeah, it is freezing out, but we do have snow, so for that I'm thankful. Oh, buddy. Alright, I got one power valve assembled here. This is a 10mm bolt. And you just want to tighten it up and spin it to where it's going to go in here and not fetch up on anything like that. Got my gasket here. So I'm going to assemble the other one. I got the little bellows back in and the spring around everything. It's nice and cleaned out. Use carburetor cleaner to clean all the gunk out of here. And I'll show you a picture of what these looked like before they were cleaned right here. Sorry for not getting the cleaning part into this video, but it's pretty basic once you pop these out of the sled. These come apart just how I showed you. 10mm here, and then you just screw this out by hand. And as far as the bellows, you can just kind of work something in here, nothing sharp or anything obviously, and pop it off of there. There's a spring down there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's another spring down there. And you really want to clean inside here, clean all the gunk out of there with the carb cleaner. I know it may seem obvious, but it says top right here, and that goes in this way. I don't really know if there is like a torque spec on these. I'm sure there is. I'm just going hand tight with them because I really don't know. So that's in there. So you have the spring and then your cover. Spring goes in here like this, and it goes on like so, or like that rather, I think. Alright, so there's like two ways it can fit on there. One of them is like this, and then the other one was like this. So I'm just going to put them on whatever way, probably like that. And to tighten them down, it gets a 8mm socket. All 8 of the bolts are now removed. I can go ahead and slip the exhaust out of there. That gives me enough room to get my new gaskets on there. So I got brand new socket head M6 metric bolts. I'm gonna put these nordlock washers on them. Hopefully that'll stop the vibration from backing out these small bolts that hold the exhaust manifold on. Got my new gaskets here from Owl's Snowmobile Warehouse out of Vermont. At this point, I'm going to slip the gasket in right there and then kind of start threading the tops of my bolts and then the bottom, and then kind of lift the exhaust up into place, thread them in the rest of the way, get my springs on, just start tightening them down in a crisscross pattern. But I got the gaskets slipped in behind there. I got the new bolts started. I'm just gonna go ahead and snug them up. Okay, I got the springs in everywhere. I have my new M6 bolts with nordlock washers, and yes, that's blood. There's a hose clamp down here. There's a hose clamp right there, and I just cut the shit out of my finger with it. So, all right, no job's complete without getting hurt. There it is. I snugged them all down in a crisscross pattern, nice and good. Didn't go too crazy, but as you can see how they lock in together like that? That's the purpose. If you watch videos, there's a couple videos on how nordlock washers work, but that's the trick. New gasket, nothing backing out, no more exhaust leak. Good to go.
In the state of Maine, as a Maine resident, it's $45 to register your snowmobile. And the same goes with ATVs and your UTVs. It's 45 bucks. So, not too bad, but it goes from June to June, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, see, it expires in June. So it goes from June to June. Yeah. I don't know what it is in other states. You guys will have to let me know. Alright, let me walk you around and show you what I did. So I put an anchor point in there, and I routed these straps underneath this backlight housing because, you know, you want to see your tail light. You want other people to see your tail light, most importantly. Same here, underneath. So that's better to set up, I think. And then, of course, they're just looped in right here. And then there's my other anchor point right there. See what it looks like underneath. Yeah, not much sticking down, so I'm pretty happy with that. Don't really care about drilling holes in the sled because I'm gonna probably own it for its, you know, until I have to part it out someday. Alright, everything's buttoned back up. I'm gonna get all the panels closed and start up the sled. Cool. Now as soon as we get some snow, I'll be able to go out and test her out. We'll have to sit in a nice warm garage for a little longer. Thanks for watching.